What's up? What's up? What's up?
Just talk about adjusting to this defense under Jeremy Pruitt.
Adjusting to this defense is not hard. It keeps it very simple for us to learn, and it helps you on the next level. I feel like I'm getting more intelligent with my gameplay, and I can play with instincts instead of just thinking.
What are the other things you like about the defense?
What I like about this defense, like I always do, playing tough, physical, and just being hard-nosed, want to get to the ball.
How do you like just playing for a coach with a defensive background, with his reputation, with what he's done?
It feels amazing. I can see eye to eye with Coach Pruitt and Coach Kelly, Coach Shear. I feel like I'm, at home, and I feel very comfortable with them. So it just helps me a lot. Like I said, I can play with my instincts instead of thinking.
Nigel, how familiar were you with this defensive staff in the recruiting process? I know Pruitt, Shear, a lot of those guys were in the league at that time. How many of those guys did you get to know?
I got to know Coach Pruitt, a little bit. I didn't really get to, get too close with Coach Kelly and Coach Shear, but I got a little bit close with Coach Pruitt.
Nigel, what do you think is going to be the biggest strength for this defense this year?
The biggest strength, running to the ball, knowing what we do, play with instinct.
Nigel, since Jeremy Pruitt arrived, have you seen a change in your game?
Yes, I have. I see a change in my game gradually, and I'm inclining every day. I learn how to do something new every day. Even if I have a bad day, I get to improve on something else. I get to focus on one thing, so.
Is there one thing you would say you're better at?
Like I said, playing with instincts, so learning the playbook, getting out there and just get to play, and not think so much.
You said the defense in some ways was easy to learn, but why is, because on the outside everybody talks about it appears complicated. Why is this defense easy to grasp?
I guess because we are in meetings every day, we actually learning it, and once you get it down packed, like I said, it's instincts. It's just number instincts. Once you get it down packed, it's off the muscle, so that's one thing.
Would you describe these coaches as good teachers?
Excellent teachers. Excellent teachers.
Why?
Because they know how to explain it to you. They have different teaching styles for every different person.
Nigel, at your position, when you're talking about teaching, one thing Coach Pruitt talked with us about was how he doesn't really do strong or free safeties, at least not now. And has that made it easier for you?
I mean, I've never really looked into free safety, strong safety. I just play whatever position, So whatever you need me at, I'm focused on that.
I know you returned some kicks in the spring game. Do you like the idea of maybe getting a chance to be involved with special teams?
Oh yeah, special teams is one of the most important things on the field. The hitting yardage. Y'all don't know much about that, do y'all? But the hitting yardage in the football game, special teams is one important thing that goes unnoticed in the football game.
With this defense built around concepts, how many positions on defense do you think he could play?
Whatever needs to be played. I can play whatever position needs to be played. As long as he need me, I got him. I got my boys, so I can do whatever.
Nigel, I'm sure in some ways it feels like you just kind of got here to Tennessee, but I guess being a junior now, do you feel like an upperclassman? Do you feel like that sort of changes, kind of your mindset or the way that you have to be with the team or anything like that?
A little bit. I say just a little bit, because once you're older, you start to realize everybody looks up to you or looks to you for an answer, and sometimes you gotta look for the younger people for an answer, just like when you were for a freshman or a sophomore. So, yeah.
How do you feel about that role?
Say that again.
How do you feel about that role?
About the role of
where people are looking to you.
I mean, I wouldn't say. Well, I feel pretty. I feel pretty good about it because like I said, freshmen. I ask questions to freshmen also. They may know something I don't know. So I don't feel like it's a big role, but I feel like it's everybody's role on the team.
Now, did you talk about going against West Virginia? Their quarterback's a preseason All-American. They got great receivers. This is a really good passing attack. Just talk about that challenge.
It's going to be a very good game. It's going to be very challenging. They have a great quarterback, like you just said, great receivers. So, it's a good team, and I'm just ready to go play some football against them.
What do you remember about that Florida game from a couple of years ago when you were going against Will Greer? I think you played a little bit in that. Just what do you remember from that, and does it give you any kind of motivation?
I don't remember too much about it, honestly.
Okay. Nigel, what specifically impresses you about Alontae Taylor to have him jump in as quickly as he had?
I would say DBs, personally, they're doing great. You know, we're inclining every day. That's not my position to really speak on, Alante. I'd rather you ask Coach Pruitt about that.
Nigel, when Kyle was in here, he was talking about the defense has a sense of confidence. That's one reason they think guys think they're going to be better this year. Where does that come from? Where's that sense
Where does
of
the confidence come from?
Where's that starting?
It starts with the coaches, but it really starts with us. You know, wanting to go out there and practice. You know, some days it gets hard, and we still have to go out there and go get it. You know, so being tough, being physical, you know, that comes from being in the playbook, one, and then two, just trusting each other and trusting your coaches.
Nigel, how long did it take you personally and you guys as a team to sort of get comfortable with this coaching staff and how they want to do things and kind of their standards that they put out there?
I feel like we got comfortable real quick. You know, then we just gave in our trust. It wasn't too fast, but it was the right pace. It was on schedule.
Nigel, what's the significance of your beads on your left hand? What's
my beads? So I got one of them in the middle. I got one from my friend, my aunt, and one means tiger eye, one means loyalty, and then the other means power. So I try to tie those all together.
How long have you had those? What do those kind of mean to you?
Say that one more time.
How long have you had those and worn those, and what do they mean to you personally?
I had them for like some months. So it means something to me.
Would you talk a little bit about your relationship with J.R. Reed? We met with him at the SEC football media days, and he talked about you guys growing up together.
That's my cousin.
Yeah.
So